Language Arts Lesson 2, Diagramming Compound Complex Sentences. What we learned in Lesson 1 was compound complex sentences, how they work and how they're different from simple and compound sentences. So there is such a thing as simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences, and now compound complex. So if we diagram a simple sentence, all we will have is this. We will have nothing like this. Now this, first of all, this part is a simple sentence. This part is a complex sentence. A compound, CX. A compound sentence has something like this. Now, what we're going to be learning today is the difference between this, combining, not the difference, combining this and this, basically making one of these. So, it can get extremely confusing, but one thing I want to explain is that make sure when you have a sentence, you bracket the dependent clauses, underline the rest, and make sure you circle the connector. I explained that in lesson 1, I believe, how to do that, and let's do that with one random example. I will not do the ones in your book with you, because then you can just watch the video and get the answer. So I will do a different one. So let's do this one. Rick Swenson, who has won the Iditarod 5 times, holds the record. Susan Butcher has won it 4 times. The Iditarod is dog sled racing. So, what is our dependent clause? What do we bracket? That would be our adjective clause here. Who has won the Iditarod 5 times? Now, let's underline the rest, the independent clauses, and then circle the connector, be it a conjunction or a semicolon. So here's our semicolon. Quickly circle him. There we go. So, first of all, let's take and diagram the first part of the sentence in front of the connector. Now, get the underlined stuff out of the way first. So, Rick Swanson holds the record. Swenson. There we go. Rick Swenson, what's the verb? What does he do? He holds. Holds what? Record. It's a direct object. And we have our article, which is the. Now, let's take care of our dependent clause. Who has won the Iditarod 5 times? So since it's an adjective clause, it goes from who to the word right in front of it. So Swenson or Rick Swenson. Who, compound verb, has won. Has won what? Iditarod. The and then 5 times is an adverbial phrase. So adverbial phrases go here. 5 times. Now, that part is done. Okay, how are we going to do this? We're going to have to mess around here just a bit. And then Susan Butcher has won it 4 times. Now let me just move things over so we can actually do this. Holds. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is that way we can have from verb to verb. I will do this backwards so we can actually write our thing here. Now, what is our subject in that next part? It's Susan Butcher. Did what? Has won. Oh, we need to draw our semicolon on there. Has won. Has won what? It. Another adverbial noun. 4 times. There we go. So, first of all, Rick Swenson, I need that sentence up here. Rick Swenson is your subject. Get that done first, and then do your independent clause. Sorry, your dependent clause, the one that you bracketed. Do that underneath. And then this part, the connector here, always goes from the verb to the verb. That never changes. Always from verb to verb. And then get this part done. We've done this part, and we've done the compound. Now we're just connecting them. So the first 3 are done there for you, the drawing. What I encourage you to do is put brackets around the dependent clauses and put a line underneath, underline the independent clauses and circle the connectors. And then you should have no problem doing them. So go ahead and do the rest of the lesson on your own.